I told myself that, you know, from the first time I picked up a football that I'm going to the NFL.
When we talk about Teddy Bridgewater 5, 10, 15 years down the road, what do you think people will say?
I think they'll say he won a Super Bowl.
5 years ago, if I said you'd be sitting in a chair doing an interview in Mankato, Minnesota, what would you have said?
I probably would have told you that you're crazy.
What has the transition been like for you now from college to being a pro?
The transition has been a smooth transition because of the group of men that we have here. You know, we have some player development guys, and Les Pico, Don Patterson. You know, those guys have been great, and just assisting the rookies, helping me, myself, transitioning to the NFL, whether it's on the field or off the field, just making me more aware of what to expect and you know, what things to look into and what things to stay away from.
Draft week, I know it's a whirlwind. Is there anything other than hearing your name called by the Vikings that stuck with you from that experience?
Oh, one thing that stuck with me was just someone came up to me and told me, I know you aim for perfection, but no one is perfect, and you can't control being perfect. You can be 25 for 25 during the game, and on that 26th pass, you throw the ball, the wide receiver slips, and it's an interception, and that just ruins your day. All you can do is control yourself, you know, trying to get better, how hard you work.
This doesn't come easy to make it here and to be in the NFL. Who'd you learn that work ethic from?
I credit my work ethic to my mom. And my mom raised 4 children. I'm the youngest of my 3 other siblings. My mom, she just hit her 25th year, and she's been working nonstop and providing for our family.
Earlier this year, you had a chance to fulfill a promise to her with the help of Cadillac, getting her that pink Escalade.
I just want you to walk with me.
What would you wear?
Just walk with me. Just like I promised you. The new car.
You saw the video that Spike Lee did. What was your reaction as you watched that?
It gave me chills because I've always been someone who's been goal-oriented, and I always just plan things out. So for me to be able to just go forward with a promise that I made in the 3rd grade, and it just gives me the chills still to this day because, you know, that's a huge step to keep your word and to reward your mom after everything that she's done for you.
What was the biggest challenge in making that transition? Going to college as a student, much less a student athlete at a major university, what was that transition like for you?
It was pretty tough. And it was tough because I wasn't the guy right away. All of my life, I was either the best guy in the neighborhood or the guy who had to be on everyone's team. But when I got to college, I was second on the depth chart. And it was the first time in my life that I wasn't starting. So I had a reality check, and I had to tell myself that nothing is going to be handed to you. You know, you have to continue to just earn everything. You made it this far, so we're not going to settle for any handouts. So I had to continue to tell myself that and continue to just trust in myself, trust in God, keep my faith. And it just helped me that freshman year.
How much of a challenge has it been to learn the system here and to really dive in and understand the offensive playbook here?
It's been a huge challenge, but I'm always up for a challenge. You know, I'm coming to a locker room with a group of men who have families now. You know, a group of guys who've been in the league for almost 10 years, guys who know what it takes to get to the playoffs. So, you know, for me, just learning, it's been a challenge, but you know, it's been a challenge that I'm willing to face each and every day because it's going to make me a better player.
This is a franchise, as you know, that is steeped in tradition. There have been some great quarterbacks that play for this franchise. Dante Culpepper, Randall Cunningham, going back to Fran Tarkenton. Will Teddy Bridgewater be the next great Vikings quarterback?
I won't even be considered a great until I'm out there. And you know, there's no telling when I'll be out there. You know, I'm not trying to put a time frame on when I'm the starter. And I don't want to just be the guy, but I want to continue to remain the guy for a while and, you know, be a great quarterback for a long time. And hopefully that's the ultimate goal, to fall in line with the list of great quarterbacks that played here in Minnesota. But I know that I still have a lot of work to do.
What impresses you the most about him?
Well, his athletic ability is top-notch, but just the way he goes about his business. You know, when he first came in and he got drafted and we brought him in, and for the press conference, and you know, most people go home for a couple of days. He stayed, started studying the playbook. Football is very, very important to him, and anytime you have a smart guy that football is important to, that wants to be really good, is a good person, that has a lot of athletic ability, you have a chance to be hit on a real big one.
You're an inspirational story to a lot of people, and there are going to be a lot of people who watch this, fathers, mothers, and have their daughters and sons sit down, and they may say, I want to grow up and be like Teddy Bridgewater. What advice would you give to those young people?
If you have a dream, plan it out and plan with a purpose and live your life with a purpose. Live that purpose out loud. Don't let anyone shatter your dreams. As long as you have that dream, no one can take it away from you.